The National Weather Service has issued a weather bulletin. Currently in our area, 57 degrees with light rain. Our local Doppler radar. Today, windy with rain, heavy at times, high 62. For tonight, windy with rain, heavy at times, low 54. On Sunday, rain and wind, high 58. Our 7-day outlook. I thought my time was your time, and now the baseball fields are closed.
Heavy rains and whipping winds, severe weather threatening several parts of the country. Right now, we are about to go on the Saturday Storm Tour.
And wrapping up Climate Week NYC. More on the landmark report detailing the physical evidence behind global warming.
And redefining Tornado Alley, how recent extreme weather events have changed the deadliest tornadoes past. Plus, an emotional check-in with survivors from Moore, Oklahoma.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here on Weekend Now. I'm Alex Wallace.
And I'm Kyla Grogan. Strong storms are plaguing several parts of the country right now. We're going to start for you in the Northwest, in Seattle, where, boy, oh boy, it is a little bit of a rough start to the weekend.
Yeah, look at that picture there. That's not a picturesque scene by any means. Gray skies, the clouds are around. We've got some rain sort of obscuring things a little bit. You can see every now and then the lens sort of looks a little shaky and wavy. That's the raindrops coming down that lens. And we've got more of this in store, not just for today, but rest of the weekend into early next week. Right, Kyla?
Yeah, in fact, you know what? We are on track to possibly beat a record for the wettest, rainiest month in a September month since 1978. Heavy rain and wind gusts. That's what we're going to be dealing with today. And we're talking about 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts, 5 to 8 inches of rain in the mountains, and 3 to 5 if you're down in the cities. Also river flooding because you got all that water coming down the mountains quickly, and that can cause those rivers to rise. So we've got to look out over the next 48 hours. 58 degrees right now. The wind's not too bad, about 14 miles per hour, but you are going to see that change as we work our way through the day. We take a look at the radar right now, and you can see these are the showers moving across Seattle and the surrounding areas like Olympia. Zoom out a little further, and you can see that they're also making it down to Portland and heading over to Spokane. We have a low pressure system here, and the jet stream right positioned where it is kind of allowing all of this moisture to channel on in, and that's what's happening, and it's dumping rain today, and it is going to be heavy rain, and we'll see it tomorrow as well. Seattle, not just you, but also down to Medford, Spokane, Missoula, Montana, Boise, Idaho. You're in for some rainy weather, and it continues on Monday. This is one of those things where we've got two systems that are coming one after the other and really keeping the rain from stopping. So flood watches in place for you in Seattle, also over in the northern tip there of Idaho, and this is where we expect this rain to fall. Where the red areas are, that's the 5 to 8 inch spot, and that's where we're talking about up in the mountains, but 3 to 5 if you're in Seattle proper. We could see locally 10 inches of rain, by the way, up in the mountains. In Medford, you're looking at more like 1 to 2. Spokane, about 2 to 3 inches, but that's plenty of rain quickly that can cause flooding and problems. So be on the lookout for that today. If you can stay off the roads, that's not a bad idea either, as it's going to be difficult with that wind, especially if you're in a high-profile vehicle. No real break in sight. That's the problem here over the next few days. We will start to see those rain chances start to ramp down Tuesday into Wednesday, but not getting out of the way completely. And temperature is pretty chilly there, Alex. They won't even make it to 60 degrees after Sunday.
Oh, not a fun time.